How are we doing, guys? So I'm here on the Middle Lake. We're doing a massive, look, the biggest project I've done since buying this place. For someone who knew nothing about fishery ownership, I've gone off the cliff, let alone in the deep end. Many of you know Churchgate and what we're doing here and what I've done in the last 4 or 5 years to give you premium fishing, the best that I can do. So now I'm looking to prolong the future. I want to be here for 10, 20, 30 years maybe. So to do that, I've got to make sure that the future of the fishery is safe and we're going in the right direction. So everyone wants bigger fish. That's what a PB is all about, to catch bigger fish. To get bigger fish, we need to reduce the biomass, which we've done. Now we're doing a massive project on the Middle Lake to remove the silt, because in places there's 3, 4 or even 5 feet of silt, which is like ridiculous and incredible that you could be missing that much water with oxygen and room for the fish to swim around. So other than the fact of giving us more water and more oxygen and more room for the fish to grow, for people's rigs to be presented sitting in silt and maybe buried in the silt where the actual hook bait's not even visible to the fish, that's something that's not great, and it's not good for the anglers either. So what I'm planning to do, or what we planned to do last year, and we're putting that in action now, you can see the diggers behind us. A big up to Pegram and Sons, they're good friends of mine anyway, and the father, Robbie, actually dug these lakes 25 to 30 years ago. So he dug all 3 of these lakes originally. So there's no one better in my eyes to get him down to do this job, to get the silt out, reshape the bed, get it back to clay in as much as we can, in as many places as we can, so that those rigs can be presented cleanly and nicely for the fish. And obviously, like I said, the more room that the fish have got in the lake, the bigger they've got a chance of growing. That's another reason for doing this, another direction we're going in. As you can see, we've been going all week, so 5 days so far. We're going to go into next week as well. You can't take silt off site because it's classed as contaminated, so we have to keep it on site, and then it will dry down because it's 60–70% water. So over the years, it will dry down just to a solid mass, and then it's actually good to put on your plants and stuff like that. So we'll use it around the fishery in that respect. Churchgate is known for a mud-free fishery, and you can see from this video, we've destroyed half of this lake, or half of the paths. So the cost of doing this isn't just about these guys, the digger hire and all of that. It's the cost of replacing and rebuilding the paths, redoing the edging even, and all of those things as well. So it's quite a big task that I knew I was taking on. I knew had to be done to prolong the future. Like I say, this will give us another 25 years of clean, healthy fishing, and a nice environment for the fish to live in. This is the shallow end of the Middle Lake. Swims 8, 9 and 10, probably 3 to 4 feet of water is all we had, and now we're going to have 8 or 9. That's incredible, and that's what I wanted. So you've not only got a nice clean clay bottom again, but you've got another 3 or 4 feet of depth. So that more or less sums up what we're doing, what we've tried to, or what we're trying to achieve. Like I said, I can't thank these boys enough. Dickie's done 2 weeks solid. He's nearly 75 years old. He's my right-hand man. He's helped me dig and build every one of these swims, every bit of fencing that you see around Churchgate. Dickie's done it. So massive thank you to him. Bill as well, he does 2 days a week now. He's 73. I mean, my workforce are aging, so I'm a little bit worried about the future in that respect, but they don't make them like the old days, and like I said, I wouldn't have been able to do it without them. A fishery owner or anyone that's got a business like this is no good without the team around him. So Rob, my new bailiff, Jack, he's been away, he came back and he's going to start helping this big clear up as well. So like I said, it's just It's a ridiculous job what we took on. I don't even know, you know, like opening a can of worms, it's literally that. Thanking all my team. I did forget to mention Tegan. Although she hasn't got muddy and dirty with us, she did get us out of jail yesterday because we had a problem with my 5-ton digger. We needed a new fuel filter, we needed a new belt for the alternator, and she went running around Essex trying to pick them up for us to get us back on the road. So thank you to Tegan for that as well, making us coffees as well in the mornings. But another thing I wanted to mention, we're over here, obviously in France, it's 40s and 50s you have to get in the water with. Our rule is anything 28 to 30 pound, you've got to get in, because I want those big fish protected. So we did put platforms off in the deep areas with sandbags made of ballast. But what we're going to be doing when we finish this job today, or this week, is build some clay platforms, so they'll go right away across the whole platform, sorry, the deck. And you'll have a platform for the angler to get into the lake safely, hold on to his 30-pound prize PB, and we'll be doing that on hopefully 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, and 11 and 12. So all of those swims will have a nice safe platform, which I think is very, very important for deep water. So, here to wrap up this massive job. As you can see, I'm in lovely clean clothes today, which has been a nice change today. There's not much I can do, so I've left the boys they're still digging out the last bits of silt that we can. Dickie's on the dumper again for the 10th day, which has just been amazing. So we was thinking 5, 6, 7 days maybe. We kept digging holes, I kept making more space to put the silt, 3,000 tonnes, over 3,000 tonnes, which is an incredible amount of silt that we've taken out. It will totally transform the fishery, or this lake, giving up to 6 foot of extra depth in places, which the fish are going to love. They're going to thrive on that. They're going to grow bigger. We will have more 30s and 40s and maybe even 50s coming up in the next few years, which is very exciting for our members. So we managed to do all the platforms as well, which is really good. So it's going to be safe to get in the water with a 30 or above, which is our rule. And like I said, the whole of this end of the lake is now silt-free, very, very deep in places, which will be great for winter fishing as well. The boys have been brilliant. Pegram and Son, KSS hire for the digger hire. Like I said, I can't thank Dickie enough for what he's done, because he's stuck with me every single day. It's been stressful. I've been suffering anxiety, stress, pressure, but we got through it and we're on the homeward straight now. You can see behind me the boys just finishing off today, and then we'll spend Monday just smoothing out the bank and rebuilding the bank as we take the diggers out. And then the final thing is to rebuild these paths. We've destroyed them with a 6-ton dumper with 6 tonnes of silt in it, but we'll rebuild them and get the paths back to what Churchgate members know and love.